Okay, y'all, we're gonna do a small unboxing. Just a couple little things. I had already opened these because I had to wear them to work, but none of this is sponsored. I don't get anything. I bought all this stuff with my own money. I needed all this. Has nothing, no sponsors. I'm not putting any links down below either, only because I haven't used any of this stuff except for these. Oh, sugar snap peas. Okay, so these are my glasses. I got them from Zenny. They're amazing. Like, Zenny is awesome. I lose my glasses all the time because I refuse to wear them. I'm supposed to wear them all the time. These are $6. They're fantastic. Shipping's great. Like, this is plastic, but you know what? I have lost my glasses I don't know how many times. It's probably like the 10th pair I've bought. So it's great. I would highly recommend Zenny. Not, again, not sponsored, just personally is what I've used. I talked last week about, what did I just sit on? Oh, a book. Cleaning in steps. This is how I work. Again, I don't know if it's ADHD brain or what. So my big goal, and I think this is something I learned as a case manager, you know, you set SMART goals, and that's more in, you know, personal, but my SMART goal is to have Joe's room cleaned before winter really kicks in, because we really need to do some insulation in there. He's been sleeping in there a lot, but the room needs, that's my next priority after the ceiling and the weatherproofing is done. So, as you guys know, well, if you do know, you know this trailer is super small. There's one closet in this entire place. Well, I mean, there's this one, but I mean one that you can actually hang stuff in, like an actual, that one's stacked and stuff. Actually, I said that's one closet. There's actually like 4. There's one closet that I can hang clothes in, and that is in Joe's room. And that's fine. We can hang clothes in Joe's closet because Joe doesn't care and Joe doesn't hang any. The problem is I don't just hang clothes. I've got clothes on the floor. I've got shoes everywhere, and that's not okay. Like, if you got to store stuff in your kid's room, I mean, I'd prefer not to, but in this case, I don't really have much of an option. And where Joe kind of goes back and forth from here and Jeremy's, I'm okay with it. I'm not okay with the mess that it's made. Kids make a mess. Adults make a mess, but I shouldn't have a mess in his room. So that's going to be the first step. So I said all that to say, I ordered this. So what this is a shoe rack. This is not a funny story. Sugar snap piece of crap. What is that on the floor back there? Oh, that's part of the remote. Okay. Ordered this. It got stolen off my porch. It's actually pretty safe down here, but I guess there's like a group of people just coming, like following the mailman and snagging stuff off the porches. So it's ridiculous. So I can't have stuff delivered here. If you guys have been on this channel for a while, you know that Jeremy and I had to get a P.O. box because something very similar happened at his double wide. Y'all hear the train, our mailbox is at the bottom of our hill. It's not near our house, and somebody stole Jeremy's contacts out of there. Absolutely ridiculous. And then the post office, this is nothing against them. I've never been a mailman, so I don't know how it is. I know every job has things that we don't know about. However, they would leave packages in the grass on the ground, just out there. And then we would, like, stuff would, if we didn't know it was down there, just sit there out in the elements and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'm at fault for ordering it, if I should have made sure, I don't know. So we just ended up getting a P.O. box. And so now that's what I have to do with this stuff. I can't have it sent to my house because I'm worried somebody's going to steal it. Yeah, it happened like right in broad daylight. I was in the living room and somebody just snatched it off the porch. Don't have any footage of it, but I heard Harry barking and saw the mailman leave, and I was like, oh, I'll go get my package. And then sure enough, it was gone. Anyway, Amazon refunded it. Everything was okay. So we've got this. This is a shoe rack. So this is going to go in the bathroom in that first awkward closet, which you guys will see, and I'll also show you what I did in there. That bathroom is so weird. Just the way it's shaped. It's huge considering how small this trailer is. The bathroom's huge. I think that they took part of the second bedroom and just pushed it out a little bit further. Like, I feel like that bathroom was not originally that big. I don't know. You guys will see when we go in there. But anyway, Jeremy and I are really not sure what we're going to do with it. We're not going to make any permanent changes to that. So I'm just kind of making do with what I can. So there are shoes in Joe's closet. There's a huge tote full of shoes. They're my shoes. I don't wear a lot of them. So yeah, I probably should get rid of them. And as I go through, if there's some that I feel like I can, I will. I'm not going to make any empty promises. Like, yeah, I'm going to go in there and declutter everything. I can with my clothes a little bit, but my shoes, I guess where I really, the shoes that I have, I got to give myself on this one. I bought them like I really loved them. And I wore the heck out of them. So, but there are a couple pairs that are it's probably time to go. But I need somewhere to put them. Like, they can't just sit in a box, because what happens is when I decide on a whim that I want to wear some shoes, I don't go in there like a responsible adult should and just find them and pull them out. I'm like, woo! And do I put them back up? No. Nope, they sit in there and they make a huge mess. So this, I'm giving my shoes a home. I'm giving them an organized home. I'm giving them a home that is out of view. I put some curtains up in there that y'all see. And we'll see how that works. So I paid $16 for this on Amazon. So we're going to, well, y'all are going to see me set it up, so I don't really even need to unbox it. And this is my stove that I got for my bedroom. The plan is, and I already said it before, is to take this and put it in the back bedroom. It's light enough that I'm supposed to be able to carry it. But when Joe's not here, I am not heating this whole trailer. I will keep my heat on enough to keep my pipes from freezing. My dog sleeps in that back room with me anyway, so I'm really not worried about it. And it doesn't actually get cold enough very often here that I have to worry too much about it. So I just figure I'll have this for the little small spaces. The problem with this trailer is it does get really warm with the heat, but it is so drafty in here, and y'all know I got my big old windows. It doesn't stay. It has to like keep running, and honestly, I don't know how many people can afford these heating bills now. Like ours, we have this problem here. It keeps going up every year. And I don't understand. I don't understand economics, but I don't get where people think this money's coming from that we're gonna be able to pay for these bills. And there's only so much you can do. Like, I can't do anything more to keep my heating bill down. Like, I keep it at 65, and there's sometimes where it's at 60, and I'm like, okay, well, that's just gonna have to do. And I say that like it's been winter time for a long time. I've had my heater on like 4 times. So anyway, so we're gonna open this right now. And then I think next I'm gonna go to Joe's room and we're gonna get started in there, or maybe we already did. I never know how my videos are gonna go until the last minute. But we'll at least unbox this and see what it looks like. I paid $70 for this, I think. So, funny thing about this, I ordered this the same time I ordered the rack. And then with the rack, I also ordered one of those O-Cedar scrub things for my mop, like the scrub head. You guys, this is ridiculous. Like, I open boxes all day long. You think I know what I'm doing. I hate little pieces like this. Electric fireplace heater. No venting required. Oh, so I guess there's an unpleasant smell. It says, when switching on the appliance for the first time, allow it to run at full power for about 2 hours to get rid of the unpleasant smell. Make sure that the room in which the appliance is located is well ventilated during this operation. Well, that's good to know that basically it's going to smell like butt. Okay, so. Oh, it's super cute though. Look at it. It's got all that. Okay. Do not cover. Oh, these must be the feet. Okay, well, I'm not going to show you guys installing that on there. We'll turn it on here in a little bit and you can see it that way. So what we're gonna do, oh, you guys haven't seen this. So let me show you this first. Here's the curtain that I put in here. I don't like hanging curtains like this, but I think it looks much better. Let's get the full effect when you walk in here. Well, the full effect is there's a dirty toilet paper, not dirty, but an empty toilet paper roll, because, you know. Anyway, I don't normally like hanging curtains, but it was much better than what was there, seeing everything exposed. This is that awkward closet thing I was telling you guys about. I don't know what the original purpose of it was. I'm assuming a closet. So what I'm going to do, you open it, it just hides my dirty clothes and the toilet paper and stuff. I was just tired of looking at it in here and made it feel junky. So the curtains just make it feel better. I think we're going to eventually pull this out and switch it around, because if you come over here, see this? I just, you guys, you know me. I tried it and I'm not done, and it's much better. It is progress, but we've got to do something about this too. So I think we would like to switch it around and do it that way. In the meantime, that's long term. We're going to put the shoe racks there and put my shoes in there, because my shoes were in Joe's room and the goal was to clear Joe's room out, so it's just his stuff in there. I think I might do a small closet, like right here, 2 rows. What do y'all think? I don't know why I wouldn't. Like, just even 1 rack would do well. I don't have a lot of clothes that I hang, but it would get the stuff out of Joe's closet, even though the stuff hanging in there is fine. But anyway, I'm jumping ahead. So first things first, we're gonna get the laundry done. We're gonna get all this stuff just tidied up. It's not gonna necessarily leave, but tidied up. And we're going to put the shoe racks together. And then finally get rid of this mess in here. So this may not look like progress to you all, but it is progress to me, even though it has sat in this hallway for a week. So what I would have done 5 years ago is hurried up, shoved it all back in that box, and crammed it into a closet, not to be looked at again for like months. I left it out on purpose. It's made me feel like crap every time I walk by it, but it's reminded me, hey, you need to sort through this, you need to get rid of it. And years ago too, it would have been much bigger, a much bigger pile. So there is progress. I just have to focus on that. So those are the shoe racks right there. I ended up with 2. Update. So my packages were not stolen. They delivered them to the wrong house. However, my neighbor didn't check their mail until like days later, before it was too late. I contacted Amazon. Everything's fine. They just told me to keep the packages. I offered to send them back, and they said no. So kudos to you, Amazon. Thank you very much. And that's why I continue to be a, whatever you call it with them, customer. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I just need to go through this stuff. There's shoes in there. There's the shoe things. There's donations. There's stuff I still need to go through. Most of this is donation. So I know leaving it out on the floor is probably like, y'all are like, how is that progress? How is that, you know, keeping up things? I'm a very visual person. I'm also very out of sight, out of mind. So if I don't see it, it's not getting clean. So if it's here, I'm going to sort through it, and it's driving me bonkers. So that is the goal. So we're going to clean out that closet, get the laundry going step by step, and then we're going to put the shoe racks together, and then the shoes that are in here. And hopefully I'll get to the rest of it and throw that in a bag to donate. And if not, that's okay. If it sits in here another couple days, there's progress. Progress, not perfection. I know I sound like a broken record with that, but I'm giving myself, I don't know, are those words of affirmation? I don't know, but they're affirming me. So anyway, all right, let's get to it. All y'all think of that? And then we'll fill it with shoes. Tonight went a little bit longer than I thought, and that's okay because we had a good time.
Yeah, my hug it was good.
Jeremy came over and we ate dinner.
And I get to eat a Smorky.
And Joe got to eat a Smorky, yeah. So we'll cover this with shoes. It'll look like it's just happening, but I'm doing it tomorrow, so yeah.
You're ready.
All right, y'all, so that is what it looks like. I know I have more shoes than that. I don't know where they're at, but even if I don't, that's good. That's paint. I haven't figured out exactly what it is. That is the other shelf, and those are my belts. Yeah, I should honestly, you know what, I'm not even gonna lie, I'll throw them on the floor anyway. Maybe I'll hang something up, like right there, a hook, and I can be an adult and hang stuff up. I mean, it'd look cute to have something for my robe, which Joe ends up wearing my robe anyway, so I don't get to use it half the time. He says he feels like a rich man when he wears my robe. It's just a cheesy old cheese print thing, but it's cute. So maybe I'll do that, hang my belt and stuff, but if I'm being honest, I would have to get into the habit of hanging stuff up, and I want to think that I'm at that point that I'll do that, but I already threw them on the floor. So again, that's not like the, what is it calling, willing something to happen, manifesting destiny, whatever you want to call it. Like, I know myself right now, and sometimes my expectations are a little bit unrealistic. So we're going for progress. And yes, oh, sorry, that's being donated. Daggone it. I'm not completely, so you know what? Y'all are gonna walk with me right now while we take this to its home, which is going out the front door. But look at this, you guys. All this stuff, emptied all those totes, there's trash, there's stuff, it's all going out of the house. I am pretty proud of myself. So this hallway that's sat like this for what, a week? Took me literally 3 minutes. And the reason I know that it literally took me 3 minutes was because I filmed it. Am I a little aggravated that I let it sit there? A little bit, but I'm just mostly happy that I went through it. I went through every little piece that was in there, and I threw everything away. Most of it, well, I mean, I put everything away. If it didn't have a home, I got rid of it. So yeah, I'm happy with it. And that's where I'm at, because before, like I said, I would have made a bigger mess and shoved it in a closet and just not dealt with it at all. So eventually my goal is to get to the point where I don't let it sit at all and I go through it immediately. But we're taking baby steps and we're being realistic. Again, broken record, but it's true. This is a whole goal of this, progress, not perfection. And this floor, you guys, is something awful. There are at least 3 layers of floor, of laminate floor, and there are ridiculous soft spots. As you can see right here, we had to fill all that in. Like, you can kind of just see down to the floor, so it's probably pretty bad underneath here. So we're gonna be getting to that fairly soon. Jeremy finished the roof, so we're good for that. Now that's all that's left is sealing up the windows, and we'll be good for the winter as far as the temperature goes. But this summer, hopefully before the summer, these floors are gonna be a big goal. But yeah, and those aren't live wires, y'all. They're dead. That's for the thermostat anyway. Okay, so yeah.